Good morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Thursday, November 27th. The euro rose 0.26% against the US dollar and closed out 1.2506. In economic news, Germany's import price index slid 0.3% on a monthly basis in October, while markets were expecting the index to ease 0.5%. Yesterday, the ECB Vice President Vitor Constancio stated that the central bank would be able to gauge in the first quarter of 2015 whether it requires to commence purchases of sovereign bonds. The greenback traded on a weaker footing following soft jobless claims and housing data in the US. The number of people claiming initial unemployment benefits surprisingly climbed to 313,000 in the week ended November 22nd, marking its highest level since September, while markets were expecting it to drop to 288,000. The nation's durable goods orders unexpectedly rebounded 0.4% in October, beating market expectations for a drop of 0.6%. The pair is expected to find support at 1.2456, and a follow-through could take it to the next support level of 1.2406. The pair is expected to find its first resistance at 1.2545, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.2583. Trading trends in the euro today are expected to be determined by Germany's crucial inflation data scheduled later today. Meanwhile, investor sentiment would also be governed by Germany's unemployment data set for release in a few hours. The British pound rose 0.53% against the US dollar and closed out 1.5792 amid a broad weakness in the greenback. In economic news, the second estimate of GDP in the UK grew 0.7% on a quarterly basis in the third quarter 2014, meeting market expectations. In the prior quarter, the nation's GDP had risen 0.9%. Meanwhile, the CBI reported that Britain's retail sales balance registered a drop to 27.0% in November, while markets were expecting for it to ease to 28.0%. Other economic data indicated that the UK imports recorded a rise of 1.4% on a quarterly basis in the third quarter 2014, after falling 0.3% in the previous quarter, while exports eased 0.4%. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5709, and a follow-through could take it to the next support level of 1.5630. The pair is expected to find its first resistance at 1.5837, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5886. Amid no major economic releases from the UK today, market sentiment will be governed by global macroeconomic news. The US dollar weakened 0.27% against the Japanese yen and closed at 117.61, following disappointing weekly initial jobless claims, coupled with an unexpected drop in pending home sales data in the US. The pair is expected to find support at 117.17, and a follow-through could take it to the next support level of 116.94. The pair is expected to find its first resistance at 117.77, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 118.15. Going forward, investors look forward to Japan's national CPI and unemployment rate data scheduled overnight. The US dollar declined 0.31% against the Swiss franc and closed at 0.9612. In economic news, the Swiss UBS Consumption Indicator Index dropped to a level of 1.29 in October. The pair is expected to find support at 0.9583, and a follow-through could take it to the next support level of 0.9552. The pair is expected to find its first resistance at 0.9656, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.9698. Meanwhile, market participants await Swiss industrial production data for further cues, scheduled in a few hours. That was it for today. Make sure to check out our new Refer a Friend program. Any client can join the program and receive valuable bonuses simply by referring a new client to CommexFX. Start referring friends to CommexFX today. It's quick, efficient, and offers maximum payouts. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day.